Windows 8 is the latest operating system from Microsoft and is undoubtedly their greatest departure from the previous versions. There are many changes, some good and some downright aggravating. It was made with portable touchscreen devices in mind, so using it on a normal desktop or even a non-touchscreen laptop can be challenging. One issue that confuses many users in particular is the lack of a start menu. The start menu is an easy and logical way to access an organized list of all the programs on your computer, and now it has been replaced with what is basically a completely different operating system from the desktop experience shown here. What's more is that there isn't even a button for it until you mouse over the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Clicking on the icon that pops up brings you into the new start screen, which is basically a list of apps like one would find on a tablet or a smartphone. You can move these applications around and add and remove things from the list. But something that users of previous Windows operating systems may notice is missing is any sort of power control. There is no shutdown menu, no restart button, nothing. In Windows 8, you have to use what is ridiculously called the Charms menu. To access this from either the start screen or the desktop, which you can switch to using the desktop icon on the start page or by hitting the Windows button on your keyboard, drag the mouse into the upper or lower right-hand corner until the menu appears. Notice, still no power control options. Go down to Settings and click once. From here you can change a lot of things on your computer, but what's odd is that this is where they hid the power menu. Click it and you get all the familiar options other than log out. All of this is kind of a weird and clunky way to get to options that you'll probably want to use on a daily basis. So let's fix that. One of the nice things about Windows 8 is that you can pin just about anything to the start menu. This does not include the power options, but luckily it does include shortcuts. Click on the desktop and then right-click to bring up the menu. Mouse over New and select Shortcut. A pop-up appears prompting you to type the location of the item you wish the shortcut to access. We'll do the shutdown button first. Type in shutdown space /s space /t space 0 and hit Next. Enter a name for the shortcut, feel free to get creative, and click the Finish button. Now you have a shortcut that when selected will shut your computer down. If you want to change the icon, and I recommend that you do, right-click on it and select Properties. Choose Change Icon and it is highly likely that a warning box will appear. If it does, just click on OK. Now pick an icon from the list and either double-click on it or select it and click OK. Then click OK again, and the icon will now be the one that you selected. Now let's make a restart shortcut. Right-click on the desktop and select New and Shortcut again. This time type shutdown space /r space /t space 0 and click Next. Name it and click Finish, and then right-click on the icon to choose Properties. Click on Change Icon and pick another icon from the list. Click OK, and now you have a restart shortcut. You can leave these on the desktop and use them, but this creates a bit of clutter. I recommend pinning them to the Start page or the taskbar below. If you want easy access from both areas, pin them to both. Right-click on one of the shortcuts and select Pin to Start. You can also right-click and select Pin to the taskbar, or just drag and drop it straight onto the taskbar. Do the same for the other, and now you can delete them both. Move the icons wherever you want them on the start screen, and you're done. All it takes to shut down and restart from either screen is a single click.